Modern society is teaching modern men it's okay to be weak, docile, and most of all, have no dominance whatsoever. If you really want the truth, whenever a man is fully in his masculine, aggressive, dominant nature, he's a threat to this modern society. He's a threat to the government. He's a threat to all the rules that they're trying to put into place. So, the best way to rebel against this modern society is do everything they don't want you to do. Just like becoming as dominant as you possibly can without being toxic. Now, toxic masculinity is actually typically when there's no masculine energy, causing men to act in very passive-aggressive ways. So, in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 ways to increase your dominance, man, and become a much more dominant, respectable man. Let's go.
The eyes, Chico, they never lie.
The eyes, Chico, they never lie. They never lie, man. You can tell every single thing about a man just strictly from making eye contact. I can look at you in the eyes and I can see whether or not you are a pussy. This is true. I can see whether or not you have that fire, that aggression, that dominance inside your eyes. Because your eyes tell everything, man. Like, you want to be that type of man who is so on purpose. There is a fire within you, and this is going to be in your eyes. So whenever people give you weird looks, you're going to look into their soul, man. Like, it's almost scary sometimes looking into someone's eyes who is dominant, who is aggressive. And you'll notice if you have this energy, a lot of people, they'll look at you in the eyes. They look away. They're afraid. And so the best way to cultivate this, man, be a man on a purpose. Be a man who does not allow shit from anybody. You don't allow dirty looks, because if you get a dirty look, you're going to give an even nastier look back to them. It's a little bit scary. So the number one way to increase your dominance, you need to increase that aggression when it comes to eye contact. You need a strong sense of self-confidence. So it sounds a little bit cheesy, but self-confidence is going to be the window to everything. This is how people will perceive you in a positive light. So you need that confidence to where like you can literally do anything. You do not believe that you are incapable of accomplishing what you set out to do. And like I've always said, this is backed up with a resume, a previous life accomplishments. It's very hard to fake confidence. That's why it's best to actually have confidence in your real life. The best way to do this is to become that guy who does exactly what he says he will do. This can start off with small tasks that will build up the confidence. If you tell yourself, hey Austin, you are going to make your bed first thing when you wake up, and you don't do it, you are acting like a little bitch, and now you're subconsciously not going to have confidence in yourself because you can't even do this small little task. Imagine lying to yourself. How can you not keep a promise with yourself? So whatever you say you have to get done for the day, it does not matter how you feel. If you want to do it, you make little promises with yourself and you get these promises done. This will build up that self-confidence that you can do anything, because your resume shows, hey, I told myself I'm going to do this and I did it every single time because I'm not a bitch. To become more dominant, you must speak with authority. So whenever you speak, you have to, once again, you got to have the eye contact when you speak. But another thing, it's got to come from deep within. It has to be very masculine, and it has to be very stern, has to be very firm and loud. Everyone needs to hear what you're saying anywhere that you go. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe you're a little bit autistic. Maybe you have some speaking issues. Here's the thing, man. I did as well. I used to be terrible at speaking. Sometimes still I'll watch my videos. I'm like, damn, I sound retarded as fuck. Like, no joke. Like, I will watch some of my stuff. I'm like, oh man, that's cringy. But the thing is, it's better to be loud. It's better if your voice shakes a little bit and you get it out rather than just suppressing everything. You're quiet all the time. You're timid. No one will fear you if you're always timid, but you have to time when to speak as well. A lot of you guys are like chihuahuas, always talking. So the key is when you do speak, it needs to have that power to it, but you're not always speaking. You know when to withhold your words. Goku asserts a lot of dominance. He is one of my favorite fictional characters. And one characteristic trait that he has that I personally love is that he is always positive. He believes that nothing bad can ever happen to him. He dies, it's for the best thing ever. A villain comes who's stronger than him, he gets to get stronger. You know, like, This is the mindset that you need to have, man. You need to have the mindset that nothing bad can ever happen, because nothing bad ever can happen. You go through some shit, oh, it's so bad in the moment, but then you grow, you get stronger, and you become the best version of yourself. Like when you're in the gym, you break down your muscles, it hurts, but then they grow back even bigger and stronger than they were last time. This is how life works, man. So one of the best ways to become a more dominant man is to believe that nothing bad happens. You're never a victim. Everything happens for you, and you're going to continue fucking crushing at life, man. It is better to make the wrong decision than to make no decision at all. Now, many of you guys are very indecisive in this modern world. You cannot choose a life path. You cannot even choose an exercise program. You can't even choose what you want to eat for dinner. Like, you're very indecisive. So if you want to increase your dominance, your respect, you need to start knowing exactly what you want at all times. Even if it's a mistake, you got to be that guy who someone asks you, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? You just, BAM! You know exactly what you want. It's immediate. There's no hesitation. That's the key. You don't want to hesitate. Hesitation shows fear. You never want to show fear. No one will respect you if you show fear. So you have to be fearlessly always making decisions. You know, like a girl asks you something, you can answer immediately. You have to make a life decision. It's a huge life decision. You can answer it immediately. You know exactly what to do. Even if it's the wrong decision, you're still going to learn. You must become assertive at all costs. So what this means is that whatever your beliefs are, you cannot hide these beliefs. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. You have to be yourself at all costs. You can never allow people to disrespect you. Anything like this. If you guys have not noticed, with like most of my content on this channel, I typically always go against the grain. Everything about my life is going against the grain. So you have to know how to go against the grain. You don't have to believe the same thing everyone else believes. Like the modern belief system is that men should be feminine. Men should not be in their masculine energy. I will stand firm that this is complete and utter bullshit. You need to be more dominant. You need to be more masculine. And so you have to be assertive with your life and what you believe in at all costs. Do not let anyone disrespect you. Don't let anyone shame you into different beliefs. And last but certainly not least, to become more dominant, you must lead by example. You have to be the leader of the wolf pack. You have to be alpha. People have to look up to you for what you stand for and what you do. And not to sound douchey, but I'm leading by example just with this YouTube channel. I tell you how to look like a Greek god. I have the exact same measurements as a Greek god. I tell you how to pick up women. I have done the exact same thing. Like, whatever you do in life, you have to lead by example. This is how you assert your dominance, because you are not going to be shit if you're just talking all the time with nothing to back it up. No one cares about your words. They really don't. Everyone only cares about results. I will not have 22,000 subscribers if I was just some idiot talking about random stuff that I've never even accomplished. Everything I've ever stated on this channel is always facts. And you guys know it, and I've got receipts for literally everything. So the last way to become more dominant, you have to lead by example. Otherwise, it's not very dominant, man. If anybody watching this video needs help with their fitness goals, link in the description box for your free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Also, kalosique.com or link in the bio for the best supplements in the fitness industry. We got pre-workout, creatine, BCAAs, everything. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and like this video to push it out into the YouTube algorithm. That's it. I'm gone.